Previously on Origins. Go back. Go back where? So I'm assuming there's 7 keys. Hopefully that will help us get out. Hey, hey! Welcome back to another episode on Origins. And in the last episode, we went ahead and we started construction on the sewers under the Schlamassel. And yeah, and I love the vibe that we have going on down here. Now, in between episodes, I did go ahead and add some more decorations. We have pressure plates and buttons, kind of to represent stones and pebbles and stuff. And we also went ahead and we added a bunch of chains for ambiance, as well as dripstone to get these little dripping particles every so often. And yeah, this place is shaping up pretty nice. We still have a few more corridors that I want to add. However, this project is pretty much finished. But yeah, so if we go ahead and come over here, I did go ahead and move our sheep over here in the Schlamassel instead of being out in the valley. Also, yeah, okay. Nice. So yeah, now we have our access to the wool. It is pretty loud, but I think that fits perfectly next to the rundown hostel. And in the last episode, we also went ahead and yeah, we built another build for one of the storybooks that we got, and we were able to get yet another key. So yeah, that's really exciting, and I think that looks so good perched up on the mountain, and that really frames this area in quite nicely. And besides a few more interiors and a few extra decorations here and there, the Schlamassel is pretty much finished. So yeah, I think for today's episode, I want to go ahead and focus our attention over here in the valley, and yeah, start getting this ready. I was thinking it might be cool if we have another city down here. However, more of a ruined ancient city as opposed to our Schlamassel that's full of life and color. And I think that would be a really cool contrast to yeah, the very warm hues and stuff if this is just all grays and deeper tones and stuff like that. And I think that would look really cool. However, before we can start building, we do need to prep the area, kind of dig back these hills a little bit, clean up the walls and stuff, get rid of the dirt and the stone, replace it with snow, and then yeah, get rid of this. I think we're going to go ahead and keep our starter base just for a little bit of nostalgia and stuff like that. However, yeah, then we can start building over in this area. So without further ado, let's get terraforming. Alright, so I think the shape looks pretty good. It still looks very natural, however, we've now given ourselves a lot more space to build. So yeah, that's awesome. However, as you may have seen in the time-lapse, we did uncover something. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but I wanted to go ahead and yeah, record with you guys before I go ahead and dig it up. Also, is it just me, or is there more water here than before? Strange. But yeah, anyway, so this is where we found this, so I guess we can just go ahead and dig in. Oh, we are using Soaky, good. I see a book, so that's awesome. Maybe another storybook. A lot of pots. Anything in here? In the dawn of the awakening, Great Father Ornthar blessed us with life. 6 siblings alone in the great cosmos. Bored and lacking purpose, we set out to create, just as we ourselves were created. We convened to forge humanity, each of us imbuing them with unique gifts. Interesting, so this sounds like the origin of the story. I, Avarius, instilled in them the spirit of discovery. I wanted them to roam, seek out new locations, and discover the beauty of the cosmos. Their first steps were guided by my light, their curiosity a reflection of my own. My siblings also instilled in them essences of themselves. Yet, as they ventured further into the world, a shadow began to rise amongst them. A man named Caden, whose heart was not set on exploration, but on domination. But who am I to interfere? Curiosity is an extension of free will. This is now their world. They must discover, fall, and learn. Alright, interesting. So, Avaris, the god of discovery, it seems. And yeah, that's interesting. Okay, so there are, in the Dawn of Awakening, Great Father Ornthar. So there's 6 siblings, and then the main deity. So we were right about that, about Ornthar being like the main god. And we were also right about, yeah, Caden being human. That's interesting. Alright, cool. Are there anything in these? Oh, there's another book. I dwell where knowledge meets the skies, my purpose hidden from naked eyes. I seek, I find, the grand curtain I pry, revealing secrets from on high. I don't wander, yet I roam, in a place I call my own. Alright, interesting. Alright, cool. So, yeah, we have another riddle, we have another storybook, a new character, and yeah, discovery it was, right? Yes. Alright, so yeah, let me go ahead and think about that for a little bit. Meanwhile, I want to continue cleaning up this place, getting rid of all the stone and the ore and the dirt and stuff like that. Kind of like what we did when we were first building the Schlamassel, or at least the area to build the Schlamassel on. And yeah, so let me go ahead and do that. Let me replace these blocks, make it look a little bit smoother, and then once this area is prepped, we can start building. And there we go. Alright. So yeah, we went in and we completely replaced all the blocks, so now it looks a lot smoother. I think we still need to work a little bit on the boulders, just making them look a little bit better, because right now they look a little patchy. However, yeah, I think that looks really, really good. And now we have a canvas on which we can paint on top of. So yeah, that is exciting. But yeah, I have been thinking about the riddle. For you guys, it was only a couple seconds, but for me, it's been a couple hours. And yeah, I think I came up with something. But yeah, as I was reading this over, right, so the storybook is all about discovery. It's all about, yeah, the 6 siblings that were alone in the cosmos. Avarius, yeah, is instilling them the spirit of discovery, of roaming and seeking out new locations to discover the beauty of the cosmos, right? And then the riddle, which is called purpose, is talking about how I dwell where knowledge meets the skies, my purpose hidden from naked eyes. I mean, I think this has to do with the cosmos then, since, yeah, that's what he's talking about in the storybook. I seek, I find, the grand curtain I pry, perhaps the grand curtain being the tapestry of the cosmos, revealing secrets from on high. I don't wander, yet I roam in a place I call my own. So my purpose hidden from naked eyes, I mean, some things you can't see without a little help, right? And I don't wander, yet I roam in a place I call my own, right? Watching up, observing the heavens, and roaming through the vast cosmos. That is our home. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good answer because, I mean, yeah, he says that pretty directly. I want them to roam and discover the beauty of the cosmos. So I think we need to build an observatory. So yeah, I don't have any designs thought out just yet, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and wing it. So let me go ahead and gather up some materials, and then let's get building. That's not good. And boop. Alright, that should take care of that for now at least. Nice. Alright. But yeah, anyway, we got the observatory done, and I'm actually really happy with the way that it turned out. And yeah, I'm also especially happy with the gradient that we used. I think it turned out really cool. We're going from a darker tone up to a lighter one with the andesite. And even though this build is very flat, I mean, except for the giant gears that are sticking out of the sides, the depth that this build has, it's more of a force depth, but it makes the exterior look really interesting and more realistic with the shadows and stuff like that. And yeah, I think it turned out really cool. I'm also really happy with the way that the roof came out. This was pretty difficult to get the shape just right. But yeah, we finally got it to a point that it looks pretty good. And also the color palette, the block palette that we used, I think also complements it really well. I was trying to go for a old, dilapidated, slowly oxidizing roof. And yeah, I think it looks really cool. I love how the colors blend in together, giving it a small little pop of color. And then maybe in the future we can also exchange some of these mud blocks for dirt, and then we can have small little sprouts of grass growing here and there. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe it's the wrong biome for that, but yeah. And then over on this side, we went ahead and we built the... I don't know the terms. I'm sorry if there's a specific term for it, but the opening where the telescope comes out of. And yeah, I just built this off the top of my head. I'm not really sure how to make this look more realistic. I mean, it kind of works if you use your imagination, and if you know what this build is supposed to be, then it does work. But maybe I'll go ahead and try a few other designs. But all in all, I'm really happy with this one. It might be a little bit too big, especially if we compare it to other builds that we have in the area. But yeah, I think it's fine. Once we start adding other builds around here and stuff like that, then this should blend in a little bit better. As for the interior, there is no interior. But yeah, I do want to start working on that next. And I was thinking, I mean, yeah, if we look in here, we have plenty of room for a bunch of stuff. I'm not sure what all we could put in here, but I definitely want to work on the telescope up at the top and a small little observatory room. And then maybe we could even have a really big kind of spiral staircase in the middle going all the way up. I think that would look really cool. So yeah, let me go ahead and start tinkering, and then I'll bring you guys in when I've made some progress. Alright, and there we go. Alright, it's not that great of a view. But yeah, we did get a lot done. We got in the platforms at least for the bottom part of the build. And yeah, we still have a lot of room. I'm not entirely sure what to put in here on the various floors, so if you do have any ideas, feel free to let me know. But yeah, we have this awesome spiral staircase going all the way up. And then we have these small little breaks, where then, yeah, we can put something small up here, maybe storage or something that they would use for the observatory. We could also put in more floors if we needed to, but yeah, we have so much space regardless that I don't know if we're going to be able to fill up, so I think it's fine just having these few floors in. But then we get all the way to the top, and voila, we are in the observatory room. And yeah, I think this turned out pretty cool. We have the skulk as a interior wall, which gives it a very cool spacey kind of mystic vibe to it. The way that, yeah, it's pulsing and twinkling like stars in the night sky. And I think that's also a really cool contrast to the rest of the build. And yeah, then we have the telescope right here. This is the telescope arm. Right now it's still the same as we had it. I haven't really played around that much with it yet. But then it's going to come in like this, and yeah, the main bulk of the telescope is right here. And yeah, we also have wheels on here because this entire thing will spin around, as well as the top section of the dome, so we're able to look at different areas of the sky. And yeah, a small detail which I thought was really cool, these blocks right here are not oxidized. because as this is constantly spinning and stuff like that, it is rubbing off any kind of oxidation that is able to occur. So I thought that was a cool little detail, some wear and tear. But yeah, we have a few small little paintings up on the walls, a little bit of machinery, bips and bobs and stuff. And then right here is the main interface of the telescope. So we're able to then, yeah, come up here and then we can look into the telescope and observe the night sky. But yeah, I think this looks really, really cool. And I think this fulfills the riddle that we have. So yeah, let's just take one more look at it real quick. I dwell where knowledge meets the skies, my purpose hidden from naked eyes. I seek, I find, the grand curtain I pry, revealing secrets from on high. I don't wander, yet I roam, in a place I call my own. Yeah, I think we did a good job on that. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we're right. And then we can go ahead and just plop this in right here. Whoa. I think that did something. Alright. Also, is that supposed to be a pig or tongue? Weird. Anyway, can we see? Up? Up? Alright, that worked. Awesome. Do we also get a key from that, please? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, it's over here. Alright, nice. Key of discovery. Alright, sweet. Also, this is really, really annoying me. I need to just fix this real quick. Boop and boop. Alright. Nice! So now we have, wait, how many keys do we have? 4, I think? 5. That makes 5 in total. We only need 2 more. Oh boy, that's really exciting. We are so close to our goal. So yeah, we can go ahead and also throw down the storybook over here. And yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, what was it? Discovery. Roaming, seeking out, and discovering the beauty of the cosmos. And what better block than the space block? And there we go. Oh, awesome. But yeah, sweet. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas of what we could put on the different floors of the observatory, please let me know, because my mind is running a blank, and yeah, we have a bunch of space to fill. But unfortunately, that's probably all the time that I have for this episode. But yeah, we did get a lot done, a lot of prep work for the new project that will be going in behind me. And I'm actually really, really excited about that. I have a lot of concept ideas, and yeah, I'm working on a color palette right now. And I think that's gonna look really, really cool down here in the valley next to our Schlamassel. But that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Take care.